A journey through alpine beauty, Switzerland is a country of breathtaking landscapes, charming villages, and unforgettable adventures. For us, there's no better way to experience it all than travelling in a camper van, a home on wheels that offers freedom, flexibility, and front row seats to some of the most stunning views in the world. This blog is our personal journey through Switzerland, winding mountain passes, serene lakesides, and hidden gems, all from the comfort of our trusty transit camper van. Along the way, we will share tips, itineraries, and stories about places we visit and the unforgettable experiences that we make this trip so special. Whether you're planning your own camper van adventures or simply love to dream about life on the road, welcome to this space where we share the magic of Switzerland, one park up or campsite at a time. I am Daniel with my girlfriend Mandy, and we are Dandy's Adventures. After driving 481 miles from Calais, we arrived in Switzerland and headed to Rhine Falls. Though don't forget to get your vignette at the border or local petrol station. This is your road tax and you will need this to drive on their roads. This will cost you around 40 Swiss francs, which is the equivalent to £35. We parked up and made ourselves a bite to eat in the car park. Then we put our comfy trainers on to go and see the falls. There is a small entry fee of 5 Swiss francs each. Rhine Falls is Europe's largest waterfall. It offers a breathtaking experience with its roaring cascades and stunning scenery. Located near Schaffhausen in Switzerland, the falls are easily accessible and provides viewing platforms, boat rides to the rock in the middle, and stunning walking trails. It's an ideal destination for nature lovers, photographers, and families seeking a mix of adventure and tranquility. We would recommend going first thing in the morning or later on the night to avoid missing the crowds. So our first night, we stopped in a little town called Appenzell. We parked up in a car park free of charge, which has 24-hour toilets. This was a beautiful town with unusual decorated houses and is known for its local traditions. You can call in one of the pubs which serve beer or wine that is only produced locally. I will add the links to all of our stopovers in the description. We got up bright and early and headed towards our first hike of the trip, Sachsenlucky. To reach Sachsenlucky from Frumsen, Switzerland, you can take the Frumsen-Stubben cable car, which costs us 40 Swiss francs each. The scenic lift ascends to Stubben Ridge, providing panoramic views of Rhine Valley and the surrounding mountains. Once at Stubben, you can begin the hike towards Sachsenlucky, which takes around 1.5 to 2 hours along a well-marked trail. Sachsenlucky is a stunning mountain pass in the Alpstein region of northeastern Switzerland, offering a breathtaking views of jagged peaks, rolling green valleys, and the pristine lake. It is a popular destination for hikers due to its dramatic landscapes and accessible trails. This hike is a total of 8 kilometers and takes around 3 to 4 hours to complete, with a restaurant overlooking the lake halfway around. Watch out for the electric fences en route, which you can unhook and walk through, which we didn't know at the time.
So we decided to come hiking, right? We've got to climb up this fucking massive mountain behind us. Man's idea this.
Aye.
I can't really turn it on now, but you see on that? Got to climb up there.
I can't see it.
I don't think see it, innit?
That wasn't video.
We ended the hike with a drink at the hut that is located right next to the cable car station. We sat for a while, taking in amazing scenery before heading back down to Frumson. So we headed towards our park up for the second night, which we found on Park for Night, which was only around 30 minutes away. We will add the links to the hikes and the stopovers in the description below. The road to this park was very narrow and steep, so I recommend that you are a confident driver parking at this location. This park up was only 6 Swiss francs per night. Make sure you have plenty of change to pay at the machine. There is a restaurant right opposite that is meant to serve good food. It also has its own freshwater drinking fountain and 24-hour toilets. Once we parked up, we headed to Voralpise Lake, which was only about a 10-minute walk away. This small yet stunning lake is surrounded by lush green meadows, dense forests, and rugged mountain peaks. The crystal clear waters of this lake reflect the surrounding landscape, creating a breathtaking and tranquil atmosphere. The areas offer several scenic hiking trails, including routes leading to the nearby peaks and viewpoints with stunning views. Fishing and picnicking by the lake are also common activities, making it an ideal spot for relaxation. We got woke up in the morning by the sound of bells, so after our breakfast we headed to our next location for the day. Just a little tip on how we found a lot of our local sites on this trip was to go on Google Maps, type in attractions, and it brought up everything in the area. We found a nice little waterfall, which was only around 30 minutes away, called Thur Waterfall. The car park is right next to a supermarket, so you can do a little shopping while here also. The falls consist of 2 main cascades, with the highest drop measuring approximately 23 meters. Visitors can reach this waterfall via a short, approximately 10-minute walk from the village square, making it an accessible excursion for most. The path includes an elevated walkway built into the cliffs, offering multiple observation decks that provide stunning views of the cascading water. So we headed to our next location for the night, which was Walensea Lake, a 50-minute drive from the waterfall we had just visited. We closely kept an eye on the weather throughout our trip. If the visibility in the mountains was poor, we explored the lower regions. This park up was 24 Swiss francs for 24 hours. Walensee Lake is one of the larger lakes in Switzerland, covering an area of about 24 square kilometers with a maximum depth of around 151 meters. The lake is within a stunning alpine landscape surrounded by steep cliffs and towering mountains. The lake is a popular destination for outdoor enthusiasts, offering opportunities for boating, sailing, swimming and fishing. The picturesque village along the shores provide charming spots for visitors to explore. It's notable for its mild microclimate, allowing cultivation of exotic plants such as figs and palm trees, which is an unusual sight in the Swiss Alps. Once we arrived, we went for some food to a restaurant which is located right beside the car park. This meal cost us around 60 Swiss francs for 2 burgers and 2 drinks. We spent the rest of the day relaxing in the sun and swimming in the crystal clear lake. This park up spot also has a portaloo which is open 24 hours. This was one of the best stopovers we had on our journey, and our only regret was not stopping here another night. After spending the morning enjoying our breakfast overlooking the lake, we headed to our next location for the day, Serenbach Falls, which was only around 40-minute drive away. Watch out as you come to a small tunnel which only cars can get through, so you have to park up and walk the rest of the way. This walk is around 8 kilometers in total and takes 2 hours to complete. En route, you will come across an amazing little church and a little shop that sells a range of organic and homemade items. They even sell homemade wine. Serenbach Falls is one of the country's most spectacular waterfalls. It is a 3-tiered cascade with a total height of 585 meters, making it one of the highest waterfalls in Europe. The falls originate from an underground river system within mountains, which emerges dramatically from the cliffside before plunging down to the valley below. That wraps up part 1 of our Switzerland adventure. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll explore the stunning Limmensee Lake, taking breathtaking views from Stews Ridge, visit the charming town of Zermatt, and much more. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. See you soon.